Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman is a two-time Olympian, three-time All-American, WNBA coach and general manager, acclaimed broadcaster and for ESPN and ABC, motivational speaker, and esteemed writer. She represents the epitome of triumph and serves as a true pioneer for women in sports. It is my pleasure to welcome Nancy here this morning.
Good morning.
Girl, you got it going on.
Thanks for reading it the way I wrote it. No.
Oh, it's awesome. Listen, last summer, you made history by becoming the oldest woman to go back and play in the WNBA. What made you come out of retirement and do that?
When I was asked by Bill Lambier if I would consider coming out of retirement at 50 and playing on a 7-day, I thought, why not? If I said to you right now, Pat Smith, Oprah's taking the week off and wants you to host her show.
I'm gone.
Bye. Why not? What are you afraid of?
Right, exactly.
And I think sometimes we think of failure instead of success, and we don't do things we should do.
Well, you always step out and do amazing things. Another thing that I was really in awe over is that you are the only woman to play in an all-male basketball league. The first ever, the only. What made you do that?
It's what I know. I mean, I grew up in New York, and I was playing basketball in Harlem and Rutgers Park, and I was playing against guys my whole life. So what's the difference? Mm-hmm. They were just bigger, faster, stronger. But it would ultimately help me to get to my goal of, you know, maybe sitting here with you one day.
Uh-oh. So listen, was it hard for you, though? I mean, being in an all-male dominated sport, I mean, obviously you grew from it. But while you were doing it, was it challenging? Did you find that there were different standards for men and women?
I think you hit the word. It was challenging, but life is about challenges, and you have to be able to put yourself out there and compete and not be afraid of failure. I knew they were going to make me better, and it also taught me how to be a good teammate, how to be detailed, how to be fundamental, and how to learn how to use my assets, being a 5'10" female, against them.
Wow, and you did. And because of all of the great things that you've accomplished, I mean, also didn't even mention playing in the '76 Olympics at 18 years old, which again is amazing. You had to have had some really amazing women role models, or just role models in general. Who inspired you?
I would say the only woman who really was a role model to me on any level was Billie Jean King, because I saw her play Bobby Riggs. But my heroes, Muhammad Ali, I love you, Muhammad Ali. He is my man of men.
Love him.
Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, those were my heroes and role models, and they inspired me to be where I wanted to be. They were my eyes as far as my career, and it served me well. It proved you could cross a lot of lines with people, whether it was color or gender or age, it didn't matter.
Wow, which is amazing. A lot of people, you know, feel like you have to have a certain type of role model, but it doesn't matter, you know, where you come from, who you are. If you relate to their soul or you're inspired by their soul, it's passionate. You know, and that's what Muhammad Ali does for a lot of people.
Oh, he's effective. Everybody has their Muhammad Ali story. I'm sure you or Emmett have a story of someone when you were trying to achieve your goals in the pageants that inspired you to be better or gave you at least the vision to say, I can do that. Yeah. I just have to try it, and that's what Muhammad Ali did for me.
Wow. And a lot of our viewers probably don't realize that you make your home right here in North Texas. Right? Why did you choose Texas? And tell us a little bit about your family.
Texas chose me. In 1980, the first women's professional league, the Dallas Diamonds, it chose me. I was drafted, and I've been here ever since. I love Dallas. I mean, 29 years is a commitment, not a toe in the water.
Right. This is home.
Even though I've coached in Detroit or lived in Virginia or played in Phoenix, I always come home, and my son TJ goes to Shepton, and
love hearing your TJ stories.
TJ, it's awesome. The greatest thing, take away all the accomplishments. Right. My greatest accomplishment for me is my son TJ, 14, 6'2".
Whoa.
And shoots lights out. I'm not sure he'd pass the ball to me or you, but he'll shoot the basketball.
But he's got that shot in mind. He's going to get the shot.
The shot he'll get, no doubt.
And you have a passion for kids in general. Tell us a little bit about your basketball camps and what you're doing to empower kids.
Okay, you know, I was a poor kid from a one-parent family growing up in New York, and basketball changed my life. And I promised myself one day that if I were able to be somebody or to be a personality, I would do something for children. Wow. I started at Redbird Rec Center in South Oak Cliff, and I started doing free clinics in 1981, and these kids would look at me like, but you're white. I'm like, look, nothing gets by you, thank you. But we have more in common than you think. And I started teaching and sharing, and that kind of was the beginning of my basketball camps, which we've had for 26 years, boys, girls, black, white, Jews, Christian, it doesn't matter.
And you have one coming up this summer.
I do,
right?
July and August. We have camps in Plano and in Richardson. And we teach, it's not just basketball, it's life, it's skills, it's learning how to compete, it's learning how to trust, it's teamwork. You're going to get it all from us.
I can tell you have found your passion. I know you were great as a basketball player, but now you're giving your heart and passion to these kids, and we appreciate it. Especially as a mom, I appreciate it.
Well, I am a mom, and my legacy will never be about my shot. My legacy will be what I give to children in this community, so thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. If you would like more information on Nancy's basketball summer camps or to join my online community for women, please visit treasureyou.org. And don't forget to treasure you this week.